Here, let me do my voice of the VI. Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols of other flag issues, unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, bacon activation protocols.
Bacon activation protocol. Love.
Yeah, sure, why not? Bacon. Alright, before we actually do anything else, I have a specialized weapon that I intend on getting.
That's nice.
Well, I just have this. Gotta go this. And gotta go this. And gotta go this. And then I gotta equip that onto a certain individual. There we go. Alright. What are we doing right now?
No messages for you, Commander.
Shut up, Kelly.
Shut up, Kelly. Okay, I want you to enter your galaxy map. We're gonna go to the Serpent Nebula.
Serpent Nebula. Citadel?
Yeah. I think it's high time we talk to the Council.
After all this time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time I've ever waited this long to talk to the Council.
Yeah, it's when I play this solo and I don't have like an audience, I usually am better at you know, biding my time as to what I want to do and when I want to do stuff. But when I have somebody else backseat gaming, as he constantly says and does, in addition to the fact that I've got one viewer named Carlo who never watches anymore, he stopped watching because he's a bitch. It gets kind of daunting as to remembering what I'm supposed to do and when I'm supposed to do it.
Well, also you have me making a lot of the decisions on where to go and what to do.
That too. Okay, go on. Yeah, I gotta do this. There you go. I love that black.
Yeah, I mean, we're both the type of people who, when we play a game, normally we have a very set way we play the game, and we don't really play it any differently unless, like, we absolutely need to. Especially with Mass Effect 2, where we do the same things in the same order, in the same way. Anyway,
it doesn't really matter because we're just talking to the council, so.
Yeah, go ahead and take the usual suspects.
That would be these two?
Yep.
Is a 20-kilo ferrous slug.
Shut up.
Feel the weight. Every 5 seconds.
Jeremy, all you have to do is take the fast.
I just realized that as soon as I did that.
Of light speed.
Presidium.
Shepard, welcome back to the ranks of the living. I wasn't sure you got my message.
I completely forgot about this. Usually, if you do this like really quickly after you make it to the Citadel, you actually talk to the council and everything. And I don't know if I'm still going to be able to do that this time or not. But
what did you want to see me about?
I'll be honest. I was hoping to convince the other councilors to be here for this meeting.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
so we're not gonna.
They rarely listen to me. Sometimes I wonder if Udina would have been the better choice for this.
Top left.
Nobody said this was going to be easy, but I know you. You get things done.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I doubt Udina would echo it. He thinks I need to work on my people skills.
Okay, right.
I'm still not clear on why you wanted me to come.
There's been a lot of talk since you came back. Some of what I hear has been, frankly, a little disturbing. I wanted to give you a chance to explain your actions. Maybe get the Council to see things from your point of view. But they refused to see you. You let the previous Council die during Sovereign's attack on the Citadel. They feel you'll always put human interests before galactic concerns. Rumors that you're working with Cerberus haven't helped. What are you doing out there?
Bottom.
What did you expect? You left me for dead. Turned your back on me, just like you've done to our missing colonists.
We thought you were dead. As soon as I heard different, I sent you that message. I know you, Shepard. I know you wouldn't work for Cerberus without a good reason. Something more is going on here.
Middle.
The Collectors are abducting our colonists in the Terminus systems. And I think they're working for the Reapers.
The Collectors? We hadn't considered that. There's so little data. They've always seemed like a fringe threat. If they're a front for the Reapers, this is big. But even that may not be enough to get the Council off its tail. The others have spent the past 2 years convincing themselves the Reapers don't exist. I tried to get the truth out, but they don't want to see it. It's just easier for them to accept Sovereign as a Geth warship.
Middle left.
Are they blind? What about Vigil, the Prothean VI on Ilos?
The VI in Ilos shut itself down. You're the only one who spoke to it, just like you and your crew are the only ones who spoke directly to Sovereign. Officially, the existence of the Reapers has been dismissed as a myth spread by Saren to convince the Geth to follow him. We both know the truth. But I've spent 2 years fighting that line, and I don't have much to show for it.
Bottom.
The original council was made up of a bunch of blind, stubborn morons. The new council looks just as bad.
It's up to you to stop the Reaper, Shepard. All I've got is a title if you want it. I can reinstate your Spectre status. I won't win any popularity contests, but they can't really object. Your title was never officially rescinded when you died. Besides, you're still a hero to humanity, and the Council knows the danger of discounting our opinion.
Yeah, sure. We're probably gonna need that. Thank you.
I'll take whatever asset I can get, old friend. Coming from you, it's as good as the first time.
Not quite the same level of ceremony, and more symbolic than useful, but it still has weight in some quarters. The rest is up to you. I'll keep the Council and the Alliance off your back. Shouldn't be too hard if you're operating out in the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard, what are you doing here?
Middle.
Not used to seeing ghosts, Udina?
I'd heard you were alive, of course, but I didn't expect to see you back on the Citadel. I hope you didn't do anything foolish, Counselor, like try to arrange a meeting with the Council. There could be serious political ramifications.
I don't answer to you, Udina. Why don't you go to your office and think about that for a while?
Of course, Counselor. Good day to both of you.
Sorry about that. Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the Council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
Bottom.
What do you keep him around for?
He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
I love Garrison Morden just standing over there by the door.
Look at Morden, he's not even facing us, he's facing the fucking terminals.
They're standing there like a couple of kids waiting for their mom to get off the phone so they can ask her if their friend can sleep over. What are the investigate options? Do the middle left one.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Okay, goodbye.
Wait, not even that? Okay, fine.
Nah.
How have you... Oh, no, yeah, okay, so goodbye.
Yeah.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
Oh, I see Morden's at the console. But he's just staring at it. He's not actually doing anything.
Lop. So head back to the Normandy?
Yeah. Because now, you're about to go do Jacob's loyalty mission.
Alright. So, wow, we're getting close to the end.
Very close.
You said Jacob's loyalty.
Yeah. Ah, damn. Literally on the outskirts of the galaxy.
Lop. Of course you know.
Yeah. Do your thing.
Anomaly detected.
Oh, well, fuck you, I don't care.
Damn. Fuck Jacob's family problems, I guess. Daddy issues having motherfucker.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just scan this one just because
Anomaly detected.
you'll see why in a second. I have 56 probes.
Coming around for a second patrol.
Launching probe. Scans have found something.
Good, who cares? So, this is 100%. Oh, and here's that little thing right here. I'm gonna... 5 probe. 60.
Alpha Draconis.
Actually, I just realized I'm gonna be mad if, it's gonna have me scan for Jacob's planet too. That's gonna piss me off, because I could have used that probe for this one.
Lop.
I have detected
God
an
damn it.
anomaly.
Lop.
MSV Hugo Gernsback.
Launching probe.
Hey, you got a deposit of
Something on our
element 0
sensors.
with her too.
Ah, this game can go fuck itself.
So, consolation prize, I guess?
There is no consolation prize when I have an uneven number of probes.
Wow. That's, awfully OCD of you. Alright. See, what did we do with Garrus again? Heavy overload, okay.
We encounter a lot of mechs that have, or rather, a lot of those light mechs that have armor. We encountered the heavy mech at the very end that has shields, armor, and health. And then at the very beginning, we encountered the
human enemies.
the humans, and I believe that they have shields.
I say bring Garrus. He has firepower and overload.
Oh, hey. This is gonna be interesting. Let me take a look. Garrus is right there. Okay, so yeah. In theory, I can pretty much max out everything, unless you want me to max something out with barrier once we complete this.
Max out incendiary ammo and do squad incendiary ammo. And then max out Cerberus operative.
Health or weapon damage?
Let's do weapon damage. And then leave those 9 points.
And have me max out barrier. Although in theory, I'm going to be respecking anyways, most likely.
Yeah, probably. Although, I feel like with Jacob, we don't really need to respec him. Grunt, we can probably respec, but I think Jacob's fine where he's at.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Alright, so first things first, I'm going to switch that thing over there.
Affirmative!
And then we're going to go with this. And then I'm going to go with that. Jesus Christ, man, where the fuck do you live? A racetrack?
No, I live
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact. But
very close to an
years.
interstate.
Will
Looks
race
like it
car
was
drivers
stripped after the
fucking
crash.
exit or enter the...
They'd have tried to get a beacon
like,
as soon as possible.
In my neighborhood, there's a lot of people with souped up cars.
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Yeah, well, how did that go for you, buddy guy?
Lop.
She threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. But now she's so innocent. They all are. That look she gives when she smiles. It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
Is he sexualizing someone with that message?
He's probably implying that he gon' do some non-consensual stuff.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
They did not hurry.
Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't.
I think they did a really good job of distorting some of those audio logs.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Love the audio issues.
Yeah. Here, let me do my voice of the VI. Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. of other flag issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, bacon activation protocols.
Bacon activation protocol. Love.
Yeah, sure, why not? Bacon.
It sounded like you said bacon, man. I'm just telling you what I heard. Do bottom left.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Beacon activation protocols.
Bacon activation protocols?
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Okay, do both of the top options now.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent.
Sucks to be him.
First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted infield to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Okay, let's go.
Come on, let's get going.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
It must have after so long.
Oh yeah, that's right. Jacob's the only one. I see you. I see you.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Middle.
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I can't think. The leader thinks for us and we serve. So we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Do it. Do it.
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
They've seen it.
Okay. You guys can, go and hide. Meanwhile... Well, Jacob really doesn't have shit, because he sucks. But in the meantime...
Shield down!
Yeah, that's right, you die. You die and go to hell.
That was a brutal death screen. Oh,
where's the other
died.
guy? Wait.
Dead.
Oh, wait, there's no other guy. Yep, there's one other guy. Hi.
Hello, motherfucker. Boop. Hope you can swim, buddy.
They didn't have neural decay. They were insane.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Is it though, Jacob?
Lop.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Oh, and hear me out of this, Jacob. Just shut the fuck up.
That's what I'm saying.
Huh. They're from the same group as the ones that attacked us, but these are docile.
Middle.
Is this an earlier stage, or did the exile make the others violent?
Either way, such a clear gender divide seems odd.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Bottom.
You certainly seem to have a way with words.
You heard her. I have his face. My father forced the crew to eat toxic food. What the hell?
Alright, so do you want me to talk to any of them? They really don't say a whole lot, but...
Look at these spoiled food
yeah,
stores.
they don't.
They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough. What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Combat systems engaged. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
You must die.
Why were you shooting me?
Because I just wanted to see if you would say anything, because I hate you.
Weapons are forbidden.
Sounds fake.
His mechs shoot without question. Not
Question is,
exactly a
is there anything else
long-term
that I
discipline
missed?
solution.
Well, that would make them hate him.
I don't
Maybe
think
it was
so.
just for defense.
Move, Jacob. You're useless and I don't like you.
Damn.
Please, here. You could end it.
Okay, to be fair, he's not
His
really
face.
useless. His powers are
But
fucking
you fight
useless.
his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this
I will say that
was the start. What he promised, and what
he
they
does
did
have
to
a
us.
respectful
We need
attitude.
the sky. Take us back to the sky.
The one issue that I have with him, which one?
Bottom.
Think on your own time. What's in there?
It's a crew logbook.
The one issue that I have with Jacob is that it takes so fucking long if you're fam Shep to try and romance him. He's like, oh, ready? Not big on these talks, Shepard. We'll talk later, blah, blah, blah.
My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
Bottom.
Not what I would have done, but they were in a desperate situation.
How long do you stay desperate? The numbers go up from there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Middle.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
Do the bottom investigate option.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Bottom.
It's looking like he only activated the beacon because the men have come back ready to fight.
He let this happen, and now it's biting him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
Alright. Let's get things underway.
I love how we have to set this mech to explode to break the barrier when we could easily just climb over it.
Positioning.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
God damn it. It's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
The old corpse was posed like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Incoming!
Excuse me.
I'll take the shot.
Backup system.
He had plenty of choices. A little late to blame the victims.
Target down! System failing. Our forces have engaged. Impact event.
Oh my god, which one of you idiots? That fucking annoys the fuck out of me when I get staggered and I'm behind cover to begin with. Well, how about you go blow a monkey?
That doesn't sound very fun.
Well, it's you. You might enjoy it. You may enjoy it. Oh, hello.
Stop those shields. My pleasure.
Oh, you guys are dead. Get fucked.
I'll take it.
I really have to go around to pick up this fucking...
Stun him!
There's something else over here too.
Combat system engaged. Requesting assistance. Excuse me. Requesting assistance.
I'll take the shot.
Come on over. Got it.
Oh, okay.
I had to keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Alright.
Requesting assistance.
Attacking target.
Have engaged.
You're done!
Oof.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Alright. Collecting all this stuff. Got that. Got that. I won't do that. In fact, you know what I will do?
Affirmative.
Right.
A fucking Ymir mech is more powerful than, oops. It's more powerful than,
Enemy drone!
Where the fuck? Hello. Ben? What are you doing? Besides being a bitch?
Just throw my shield!
Alright, come on, you Miramac. Where the fuck is the Miramac?
I think you have to walk a certain way up to trigger it.
It really...
Headshot!
Nice.
Oh, there he is. I saw him pop up. In the meantime, I'm gonna do that.
Heads up! Affirmative!
No. Stop fucking...
Enemy drone!
Ow! Alright, who's the other guy that's still up there? Oh, hello. Oh god, fucking wall!
Skill issue.
Firing eye impact shot. Down.
Oh my god. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna pull you now, even though he does absolutely shit.
Right, on your six.
Incoming.
I'm on it.
Have a nice trip.
Right.
Wait, where'd he go?
Into the sky.
Did he just say, kill him so we can go home or
Need
something
to look
like
my
that?
father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Something like that.
There should be one or two things that I can pick up. Well, there's one. And there's another.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance Space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Middle.
Doesn't matter. You're running a very questionable setup here, Captain. Explain.
Of course. It was chaos after the crash, and the crew never really accepted me as captain. They rebelled and trapped us here. Once they started eating the toxic food, I couldn't control them. And I couldn't get to the beacon.
Just stop. We know what you did to your crew. Why let this go 10 years?
Who the hell are you?
Taylor. Lieutenant Jacob Taylor.
Jacob? My Jacob?
Bottom.
Not who you expected, Captain?
I was hoping not to have to explain this to him. Or anyone, really. You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
Bottom.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
Other officers.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
Bottom.
Can't say this wouldn't be a hell of a vacation. But you don't get to just walk away after all this time.
You're damn right he doesn't. What happened here, I should vent his head. But he's not even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
Bottom.
I'm pretty sure we can spare the ammo.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm not taking the shot. My father owned his mistakes. He was a different man. A good man.
Half-charged. You've seen the crazy ones. This won't stop them.
It's not for them, Dad.
I hate how the text just lingers on the fucking page, on the screen for that fucking long. It's like, really?
Yeah, it's a bit of an editing issue.
Survivors from IEF are being treated by Alliance personnel with additional service support. Pleased to see Taylor unharmed psychologically by experience. Jacob Taylor has dealt with his father and is now focused solely on the mission. Experience gained, new thing for Jacob, outfit, heavy pistol, credits, element 0. Sweet.
Alliance ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We can be long gone by the time they get here.
Bottom.
They get as much as a glimpse, and you're restricted to decaf.
Great, may as well serve it in the airlock, you hard ass.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Middle.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did. But I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
Middle.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Top.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Middle. Left.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Okay, let's go.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Bottom. Lop.
Let's not make a habit of it.
Lop, get fucked. Alright, we are getting really close to the end of this playthrough and this section. So we got all 3 ship enhancements now. Heavy ship armor, multi-core shielding, Thanex cannon. That's about it for that.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
You're probably lying, but okay, I'll check it out. Oh no, you weren't lying. From Samesh Bhatia, Commander, blah 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 blah. If you guys wanted to, you can read this yourself. And this from Shaman Erdnot. While I'm at it, switch that. There we go. Good.
All right.
All right. So, this is so close to the end, Ben. Before we say goodnight, I'm just gonna go and land. Well, not necessarily land. Well, yeah, I guess maybe land on the Shadow Broker base to preemptively get ready to respec out Grunt and Jacob for next time. Do you want to keep it a secret, or do you want to say where we're going next week?
Well, I mean, I feel like aren't really many choices left, so I'll just go ahead and say it. Well, next week we're gonna do the Reaper IFF.
That will be awesome.
Indeed. Indeed.
All right. Catch you all later.
Good night.